Welcome, Capricorn, to 1111 Tarot. And this is your energy check for January. And this is the 1111 Wheel of Life. This is what I use to do our spreads. And I've been forgetting, so I want to make sure I mention it before I forget. If you're interested in learning tarot, please hit subscribe, because I am thanking all those that subscribe and follow on the channel, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, doesn't matter, by hosting an online interactive tarot course coming up in just a few weeks. Sign-up details are going to be listed very shortly, and as long as you're subscribed, you should get those details. All right, my lovelies, this is Whispers of Love. Everything's pre-smudged, pre-shuffled, premeditated on all the decks. And so I cut it just to get your energy involved. And here we go. Great Spirit says, oh, this is a beautiful card. I love it. Capricorn, what? All right. First of all, it's a 28, which is a 10 to 1. And what I mean by that is when you add the 2 and the 8, you're going to get a 10. And 10 plus 0 is 1. So it's completing a cycle with a 10. And then it's renewing this beautiful new beginning. And it says, the union of hearts, the love connection defies explanation. And they're just rooted together. And look how beautiful they're in sync. And they grow together. Wow. Beautiful, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and grab the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and we'll go ahead and get started with the tarot part of the read. Okay, lovelies. I always start in the east here where the sun rises, because this is where the beginning of the day is. And the beginning of everything is where the sun rises, right? Air sign. And this is all about what the 5D says telepathically to us. Wow, 3 of Cups, celebration, beautiful. Let's move to our south node down here. This is the material realm. Are you serious? 9 of Cups. This is beautiful. 9 of Cups, a lot of people see this as wish fulfillment. I personally see the 10 of Cups as wish fulfillment. When you get the 9, it means that your wish is being heard by the universe and being reflected. So it's in processing. It's in your material realm that is starting to come in. It's in the emotional trial and error. So this is obviously something that is going to bring great celebration between you and your comrades. I say comrades, it could be that this is your support group, but it's a union of hearts. I'll tell you that, Capricorn. This is beautiful colors on the board. Red is passion and love. Yellow is new beginning. And green, to me, is always about like a material stability. And it's lush and green. Just beautiful. Okay, let's move over to our ancestors placement, which is in the west, where the sun sets. And it's our fire sign. And qualifying? Oof, could be. This is you, love. Just be careful. This can get toxic if you sabotage yourself with any self-doubt. But don't. And I say self-doubt because on the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, this lady holds that cup of love, and without any question in her confidence, she walks forward through fire. And she's not even flinching. She doesn't even feel the heat. Yeah, that's the shadow side. And Capricorn, you do have a tendency to worry a little bit about insecurities that maybe you're not interesting enough or so forth. And that's what you have to be careful, is that you stay in your confidence, because you don't need an explanation to be in love, right? You don't need to question it. Unions of hearts, the union of hearts, a connection defies explanation, is right being shared with you on the Great Spirit. And it brings in from the 5D, I feel like the higher self of us, or whatever you see as the 5D, telepathically is celebrating right along with you as this wish comes in. So this is exquisite. Let's move up here to your north, which is your water sign. This is your North Node. It is your spiritual success. Oof. 5 of Cups, which is a lot about regret. You see this cup is behind her back, and she allows herself doubt to walk away from something that's beautiful through self-doubt. It's like she has too many issues with what if something goes wrong. And I feel that there could be an opportunity that is being presented to you that is what you asked for. And at the same time, it's possible that you could see this as interference too. There's always 2 sides to every coin. There's really 3, but let's get into this. This could be that there's interference coming in because you made the wish, but you self-doubted it and missed the opportunity, and so somebody else grabbed it. And the reason I say that is you have this regret up here. So you are at the Union of Hearts, and this connection looks very divinely guided. I would definitely, if you're having serious emotions, I would bring up the questions that you feel to this person or this energy you're sharing, and really get it on the table, because I think it's just your own perspective. Let's get some Moonology on this. This is an oracle deck that brings into the clarity of what we are going through in parts of our cycle, as we are always expanding, changing, growing. And so where are we currently? Capricorn. I love this for you. It says the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. See the twins? This could be a twin. It may not be Gemini. It may. Could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. But what this always reminds me of when I get this card is that there is 2 sides to look at this. And that's what you're getting. You're getting the beautiful side and the shadow side. And it needs to be brought into perspective, because it may be that your perspective that you're holding with this regret is due to you not really identifying that your wishes were granted, and that this is really something important given by the divine. So maybe speak, use your voice to get the answers, right? Air sign, communicate. Not only that, but you're in the mind, the concept, and in the air. So air sign might mean something to you, might not, but it is encouraging communication, no less. Moving over here, what cycle are you going into? Adjustments are required, obviously. 3rd quarter moon, so you're only seeing half of the situation because you're not using your voice to clarify what your understandings are, what your questions are. So this is a challenge in communications, is what I would definitely say for you, Capricorn. And getting over that is going to bring in wish fulfillment. Yeah, you need absolutely, I will bet you Hangman comes out, because you definitely are going to be readjusting your perspective. Look at this perspective. You see it as toxic when really she's bulletproof. She can walk through fire. It's almost like you don't feel like you can live up to the challenge. But you can. You can. All right, my lovelies, let's get some clarity down here. We're going to clarify, like I said, this could be a celebration because you break some sort of a self-doubt loop for generations, possibly, of selling yourself short. Or it might be that there's interference. Let's go ahead, cut this deck. Forgive me, I do not know the name of this deck. It's just an older deck I've had for a few years. And it's beautiful. It's my favorite. And you're my favorite peeps, you all are, no matter what sign you are. But Aquarius, I do understand what you're going through here. I said Aquarius, and it should have been Capricorn. Wow, and I'm in the air sign. You might be dealing with somebody that has Aquarius in the chart, Capricorn. Apologies on calling you the wrong sign. Illumination, Queen of Wands. In clarity, King of Pentacles. In wisdom, 8 of coins or pentacles. So in your wisdom, you know that you have a lot of self-work, and that is possibly what's holding you back. You are trying to master something in your life, and I feel like you are really dedicated to a career. And with that, you have the King of Pentacles in your clarity. So you can see that this is something that you're working toward, is your stability. And that's what you're really, really focused on. Queen of Wands is this passionate entrepreneurial energy, which could be someone else's energy. Hold on and let me let Gretchen out. She's my little 10-year-old puppy dog. There she goes. And let's reposition the camera. Okay, so illumination, it's being shown to you, this passionate, magical offer. I do sense this as an opportunity coming into you, and I feel that you are this clarity of your goal is to be this 10 of Pentacles, or King of Pentacles, sorry, but it is bringing in stability in all kinds of ways. This Queen of Wands is being shown to you, and this is the decision that you may end up with some regret on, depending on how your situation's going. But you are very focused on your own independence and stability, and that is very important to you. However, I love you, Capricorn, but Cappies, you've made a wish, and it's being shown to you right here. Here we go. Moving over to qualify this wish is love. You're balancing. Yep, you're balancing. Absolutely. Trust. 4 of Swords. Oh, beautiful. And growth. Knight of Cups. Well, this is quite a clear message. In love, you're trying to balance it out and figure it out. I feel like there's some new love you're feeling that you weren't expecting, and it's coming out of the growth of this relationship, of what you're investing, because you are finding yourself investing into something that is taking forever, but at the same time, you're seeing it as worth investing into. Your trust is perfect. It is to rely on the divine for the blessings to come in. It is taking care of yourself, making sure that you get your ducks aligned for whatever it is that's coming your way when it comes to this wish fulfillment. Capricorn, I want to just say you're being the steady Eddie, but do not self-doubt that you are moving ahead. You feel stuck is part of the problem, but there's some stuff going on behind the scenes, and you're being asked to have faith and adjust your requirement. Adjust what you feel is the resulted outcome. Here we go. I'm going to scrunch you up again. We're going to go up to the material realm. This is all about your physical status. Let me see if I can move that. Maybe I can come up a little closer this way. Might help. We'll see. Might get a little shaky. We'll find out. It's sitting precociously. Introspection. The Hierophant. Dream. 10 of Wands. Experience. Knight of Swords. This says a lot about what is going on with you right now and in your material realm. And basically, you've got some higher learning going on as you go within yourself. You're studying this situation right here that has been a higher commitment when you've stepped into commitment in the past. You did find that there was something worthy of your attention. And that's a higher learning here, as well as a commitment. I see 2 keys crossing here. A commitment is in your introspect. So it might be something that you considered at one time. It does not mean that you are taking this commitment. But it does mean that you are considering commitment on the table, a higher commitment. In your perspective, you want to put down 10 burdens. This is you basically consistently doing the work and having to carry everything, whether it's on your back, whatever it is, it always blindsides you. It's like you start off even, give and take, and in the end, you can't see where you're going because you're carrying so much. And where are the other people, right? Everybody should have a wand, and they don't, and you're carrying it on your own. And that's your perspective. Your experience is the Knight of Swords. So your experience is this rash environment where you hurried into something. You hurried into this higher commitment, brought you a lot of burdens. And that's what you're seeing right now. And that is weighing heavily on you to keep you from joining forces to share some of these burdens, which life can have burdens, rent, you know what I'm saying. But that is weighing in on your decision now because it left you with a lot of regret. So we've got to do some spiritual growth here. And in that, we're going to move up to our spiritual success. And we're going to qualify this regrets that you have with this Five of Cups. Now, in your growth, you see it. You're starting to have feelings. And you're not sure what to do. So here we go. In cleansing. Yeah. You've got this, I'm going to ignore this cup, and because this past was, full of burdens, I rushed in, and I made commitments. I'm still in those commitments in some way, and I'm just going to ignore this blessing that's being handed to me. But you're asked through spiritual growth and cleansing out your limited perspective, because this is the Four of Cups, and this is regret. And the universe is handing this to you. And this is a cup of love because it is the union of hearts. So Capricorn, you might want to pay attention. This is something real. Renewal. Oh my God. You get the Nine of Cups again. So you have double tap the Nine Cups, right? You've got the Nine of Cups right here coming into your material world. It is being manifested. It is wish fulfillment. You've got the double tap. This is, you're saying, this is so easy to read. This is like the universe says, here's your wish. And you're like, I don't know. I need to get financially stable. This is a passionate thing. I can feel that there is love here, but I'm going to take my time. I'm going to rest. I'm not going to rush into it. I don't know. It was a lot of work last time. I ended up feeling like I was rushed and all kinds of stuff. And the universe is saying, again, this is what you personally asked for. Here it is, your Ten of Cups. The one we're handing to you is one cup. The universe is giving this to you, Capricorn. Right here in renewal, you got 9 cups. You got 10 cups on the table. And like I said, 10 cups is wish fulfillment. It's coming in. And it's coming in very soon. Purity. You got the 7 of Pentacles. This is always like waiting and thinking that it's not ready. And you need to purify this thought because there's not always tomorrow. There's not always tomorrow. And you might perceive that you have a lot of time ahead of you. You might think that you can sit and drag this out forever. But that's where you're going to have to really look at this, lovely, because adjustments are required. You're going to get your answer. But if you pass up this opportunity, somebody else will take this opportunity. And this is what you're being shown right here in your North Node, is there is regret on the table. And you need to really look at the union of hearts, Cappies, you really do. So don't let regret hold you back. And don't get rash, but stay focused on keeping a big open heart. You're the one that has this little Knight of Cups here. It's starting. It's in the beginning of feelings, and you know it. And you see feelings, and you feel like, you get nervous, Capricorn. You get nervous, but you're bulletproof. Look at the protection. You hold the true cup of love right there. You got the 9 of Cups here, and you got the 9 of Cups here. Answers you need are coming. And this isn't Gemini, like I said. Might mean something, might not. I love you, Cappies, to the moon and back. Much light, much love. Namaste.